Halloween celebrations in Tampa turned deadly after an argument led to gunfire, leaving 2 people dead and 16 others injured. This mass shooting happened just days after 18 people were shot and killed in Maine. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister joins us from the newsroom with what investigators are saying tonight.
Police say of those injured, 15 were shot and another person was seriously wounded. A teenager was tragically one of the people who were killed, but fortunately officers quickly made an arrest. Sorrowful sobs were heard in the streets of Tampa's Ybor City neighborhood just before 3 o'clock Sunday morning. As dozens of innocent people celebrated Halloween, a mass shooting claimed the lives of 2 young people.
Our victim count is at 18. We have 2 deceased, a 14-year-old and a 22-year-old.
16 others were hurt during the ordeal. According to police, as people were leaving bars in the area, an argument between 2 groups of people escalated, and a barrage of bullets flew through the streets.
We had hundreds of innocent people involved that were in the way.
At least 50 Tampa police officers were sent to the scene, where they say most of the victims were between the ages of 18 to 27. Police say a plethora of tips poured in following the shooting, leading them to arrest this man, 22-year-old Tyrell Stephen Phillips. Local officials extending their sympathies to the families of the victims while calling for change.
We can't just come back to the microphones day after day and give our sincere, heartfelt condolences to the victims of firearm violence. We, as a country, have got to make decisions.
Phillips is facing a second-degree murder charge and is expected in court on Monday. Police say 2 guns were recovered from the scene, one of which were stolen, and they're continuing to investigate the possibility of other suspects. Reporting in the newsroom, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
And yeah, so you see, as what happened in that video, there was that mass shooting in Tampa where pretty much 2 people were murdered and 18 others were hurt. So Psalm chapter 68, let's bring that up, verse 20, it says, "He that is our God is the God of salvation, and unto Yahweh the Lord belong the issues from death." So those people that got put to death and some of those other people got hurt, they weren't innocent. And out of all times to have fun at a party, or to even just be in a party in general, I would say if it's during a time of these satanic holy days, which is otherwise known as pagan holidays, such as, you know, Halloween, especially out of all, Halloween is the most wicked. And you got Christmas, and then, you know, St. Patrick's Day. You know, there's a lot of spirits on these people, first and foremost. And a lot of these people are just pretty much wicked as all hell. Majority of the times, you got a lot of guys that go to those parties, you know, because they trying to deal with women over there. But anyway, at the time that we're in, you know, you shouldn't really be going to these clubs or these parties. And that's something that I believe Apostle Tahar was talking about in one of his recent videos. And even Elder Kazak himself from down in Mississippi, I remember he also mentioned something like that too. I remember Elder Kazak mentioned that the best place to be at is at your own home, because the way things are going on in this earth, man, is just going to get worse. And we seeing all type of crazy judgment happening out here at an all-time high. And let me bring out another precept. It says Job chapter 4 verse 7. Remember, I prayed thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off, even as I have seen they that power iniquity and so wickedness reap the same. So yeah, even when you partake in these wicked ass pagan holidays, you know, going to these parties, dressing up in these fucking costumes, that's just all manners of wickedness. And the Lord did say that you should abstain from all appearance of evil, you know. And in that time, that's when those wicked elites are pretty much doing all type of, you know, sacrifices. And out of all pagan holidays, that's their top pagan holiday, is Halloween. That's like a satanic Passover for these fucking elites. There's all type of curses that they're trying to put out there, and in that time. But yeah, these people, they're not observing the times because they care so much about the things that go on in this world. They're not on their watch. They're not being diligent. And let me bring out this precept. It says in Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5, the just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. These people, they don't have no shame when they out there, doing all type of manners of wickedness. These people are not being diligent. They're not being circumspect. They're not staying on their watch. And truly, if they were circumcised with this truth, they will be on their ultimate watch. But nah, they're just caught up in the ways of the world. So they're susceptible to getting judged like this, or getting worse judgments. And the truth is out pretty much about these holidays. And these people, at this point, they should know how wicked these times are for you to even be partying, especially in a time like Halloween. And Amos chapter 3 verse 6, let me bring this out. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? And it tells you in Isaiah the 45th chapter that how the Lord creates he forms the light and creates the dark, and that he creates peace and he creates evil. He said that he does all these things. And that's what a lot of these simple-minded people can't understand, especially these stupid Christians. They claim they teach the Bible and care about the Bible and all this bullshit, but yet they be the first ones to go up in these parties too. They even got their wicked ass churches following after these pagan holidays, having their children doing the decorations, having their children wearing the costumes in the Christian churches. And they don't know that all ties back to passing your children to the fire. And Halloween itself ties back to the Samhain, when you study the origins. And that whole Halloween shit ties back to the Druids basically wearing costumes and sacrificing, like by burning crops and animals, doing their sacrifices to their Celtic deities. And people back in those times are also wearing costumes to pretty much scare off ghosts. One thing that's stupid about a lot of these people in America is that they follow all these stupid pagan holidays and don't understand the wicked origins that it ties back to. And especially the Christians, they're the dumbest of all, because you have a Bible, for crying out loud, and y'all claim to read the Bible, and then they come with this holier than thou approach, but yet they're doing shit like this. And that's the reason why I say the 65th chapter mentions that you Christians are a smoke to Heavenly Father's nose, because this is the type of shit that y'all do, which is an abomination to the Most High, and it pisses the Most High off. But however, that's the edifying with that. I'd like to give all glory, praise, honor to Adonai Yahweh, Bashem Shalom, Kadash, the honors of Apostle Elsgray Melstone, peace, citation, hope, love, shalom.